I know what he said.
You heard it? You seen the video?
I know what he said. He said when he finally faced me, I beat him.
Oh, dang. So that's gonna happen?
Wow. Wow.
Not just acknowledge reality that Mike Tyson was an old, broken man.
Floyd Mayweather recently reacted to Mike Tyson's latest training footage, and he didn't hold back. Floyd openly laughed at the video and suggested that Tyson looked completely drained by the end of his workout. According to Mayweather, Tyson appeared tired, slow, and worn down after camp. He questioned whether Tyson truly has the stamina needed to handle a full fight at this stage. Floyd made it clear that from what he saw, Tyson did not look ready for the level of endurance required when they finally step into the ring together.
What? Oh, that's good. Let's look. Woo! We fight. We stay here. Beautiful. Good boss. I like that. I always want to try catching down here.
In the training clip, Mike Tyson is shown sparring hard with his trainer. The session looks intense and physically demanding. Tyson is breathing very heavily, and you can clearly see signs of fatigue on his face and body. Despite looking exhausted, he refuses to stop. He keeps pushing forward, throwing punches and staying engaged in the drill. Even though his body shows signs of wear, his determination remains strong as he continues working through the tough session.
That's the match, huh? Yeah, that's one. How we gonna do it?
Floyd Mayweather has also promised fans that this fight will not be boring. He confidently said that he plans to make the event exciting and entertaining from beginning to end. Floyd believes that when he is involved, the audience always gets action. He assured supporters that he will deliver a performance that keeps everyone watching closely until the final moment.
Not we're gonna have fun, we're gonna throw a few punches, like I'm taking this seriously and I'm trying to fight Tyson.
I don't know. I just want to get the fans what they want.
Meanwhile, Joe Rogan pointed out something very important about this matchup. He reminded everyone that Mike Tyson is still much bigger than Floyd Mayweather. Rogan highlighted the noticeable difference in size and natural strength between the two fighters. Tyson's larger build and heavier frame could play a major role in how the fight unfolds, especially when it comes to power exchanges.
So much bigger than him.
Yeah,
he's
but
so much bigger than him.
he's not going to land a fist on Mayweather.
Right.
It's not after his last performance. You know, I think Tyson just needs
What do
to
you think
get
was going on with that, the last one? It looked a little bit like sparring.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was scripted.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen Tyson biting his gloves, and like you could just, it was taking all that he could not to like hit him. And it was just like, it's heartbreaking to see a icon go out like that.
Yeah.
You know, and
But it's crazy.
Mike Tyson has also been seen doing heavy dumbbell workouts during his preparation. He performs the exercises with strong control and sharp concentration. These training sessions focus on building his arm strength, shoulder power, and overall endurance. The workouts are demanding and intense, showing that Tyson is putting in serious effort to prepare his body for the challenge ahead.
Don't fight. I give you money. Are you crazy?
Only 12. That's all we want. To the middle. 1, 2, 3.
A little slow on the way down.
4. There we go. 9. One more.
And slow.
10. No problem. Great set. Best set yet. Final round. Last one. Nice and strong. 30 times. Touch and go. 1, 2. Here we go. 3, 4. Nice. 5. Yes, sir. 6, 7.
Strong.
8. Strong.
9.
Got this.
Let's go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go.
8,
8, 9. Start it up. Nice work, Mike. Yes, sir. Great work.
One of the biggest talking points around this fight is the age difference between the two legends. Tyson is nearing 59 years old, while Mayweather is 48. Because of this gap, many fans are wondering how competitive the fight can truly be. Age often affects speed, recovery, and stamina, which raises understandable concerns about how both men will perform inside the ring.
I don't mind if either guy gets paid. Again, we talk about Mike and his past financial issues. I hope that that's not the same thing going on with him now, even though who knows how this man spends his money. He made a ton of money to fight Jake Paul, and good for him. His name value carried that fight, and it did a crazy number. I'm sure he'll make a crazy number here, but Floyd Mayweather is the one that seems like he needs the money more right now. Our guy, Andreas Hale, wrote a story that is kind of went somewhat viral. That's crazy, the laugh faces. Although Floyd Mayweather Jr. made hundreds of millions of dollars from his professional boxing career and topped the Forbes list as the highest paid athlete from 2012 to 2014, the boxer is said to have been shortchanged and filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against Showtime. The lawsuit filed Tuesday, and obtained by ESPN seeks to recover hundreds of millions of dollars, misappropriated funds, and damages resulting from a long-running and elaborate scheme of financial fraud, breaches in fiduciary duty, and conspiracy orchestrated by Floyd J. Mayweather's former manager and advisor.
Polly Mullen AG explained that Mike Tyson continues to earn massive paydays simply because of his name. Tyson remains one of the most recognizable figures in boxing history. According to this view, any event that includes Tyson automatically becomes a global attraction. His reputation alone is enough to generate huge attention and major financial success worldwide.
The aspect of it with a new fan base is always curious about the old-time fighters, which is why Tyson always gets views even today, because people are always curious about the Mike Tyson mystique, the Mike Tyson effect. So people that weren't able to be alive and wake up the morning of a Mike Tyson fight to know what that feels like, want to feel that today. I promise you, it's nothing like it was in 1989 with Tyson, no matter what you guys want to feel. But regardless, I think people get curious about that. And I think this is going to be sort of the same thing. There's nothing that's going to match the Mayweather-Pacquiao era of that time where they were flying and people wanted to see that fight. This is not going to be that feeling on the morning of. But like the champ said, on the morning of, whether you like it or whether you don't like it, I think you're going to end up, ordering that pay-per-view or watching on Netflix, whatever.
Wade Plemons gave a very direct opinion about the upcoming exhibition between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather. He stressed that Tyson's recent performances show clear limitations at this stage of his career. Wade brought up Tyson's fight against Jake Paul, pointing out that even then, Tyson's movement did not look sharp. He mentioned how Tyson appeared to limp on his way to the ring and seemed to struggle with physical problems, including hip issues. Although Wade acknowledged that Tyson is still extremely powerful, he argued that fighting Floyd Mayweather is a completely different challenge. Mayweather is known for his speed, accuracy, and smart defensive skills. Wade believes those strengths could make Tyson look slow and ineffective during exchanges. He also referred to comments made by Terence Crawford, who noticed unusual behavior from Tyson in previous fights. Crawford mentioned that Tyson was seen biting his gloves, possibly as a way to hold back his power. This strange habit suggests that Tyson sometimes has to control himself carefully, even when facing opponents who are not considered elite at the highest level. Overall, Wade's view is that while Tyson remains strong and respected, stepping into the ring with Floyd Mayweather could expose the physical limits that naturally come with age and wear over.
Floyd Mayweather fight exhibition is even more sad because you've already seen the illusion of what Mike has left is already gone. We saw it. Versus Jake Paul, he was limping on his way to the ring, probably got terrible hips, still strong as an ox, but how much can you really expect him to do anything versus Floyd? Couldn't really land on, he landed like 1 or 2 punches on Jake, but couldn't really do much with him. What's he going to try to do with Floyd Mayweather? Floyd's going to make him look silly in this exhibition, and it's going to look worse than what we saw with Jake because of, how small Floyd is. But Terence Crawford said something interesting there as well. He said, I've never seen Mike Tyson bite his gloves like that. And I think Terence Crawford is a pretty big historian of the sport. And I'm not saying he should know everything about it. I certainly don't. But Mike Tyson has indeed bit his gloves. And this is what the Atlas has spoken about this with Tyson and his career.
questions out there, my son told me, about the thumb biting, okay? Thumb biting, right? And we're not talking about the thumb biting with your nephews or with your children or, you know, with that stuff. We're talking about Mike Tyson biting his thumb during the call. First of all, that's something that he did in his amateur day, he did in his pro days, and now, of course, he did it again. That's something that he has done. And he's, you know, for people that follow Mike Tyson, his career, they've seen it before. People are saying, oh, and Tyson's smart, he's witty. You know, he knows what to say. He knows the image. He knows the importance of having that image, you know, how important. That's why he got all the money. It wasn't about what he had left at 58. It was what maybe he might have. And the image, the.
They have a history of bad blood between the two. Well, more so on the part of Mike Tyson. He just simply does not like Floyd Mayweather. They went through some things. They used to be cool. They used to be friends. And Floyd Mayweather even fought on Mike Tyson's cards. But now they have a strained relationship. And now they're going to fight an exhibition bout. This was... I don't